Value, convenience.
I know. How long have you been here?
I know, long time.
So Lisa Brady, of course, always brings us some really great cooking ideas and thoughts. I have to tell you, the ThermaFreeze, if you've never tried the ThermaFreeze, I use them every day for my daughter's lunch when she goes to school. You're getting a set of 11, reusable ice sheets, one with a big jumbo sheet too, for $15.86. 2 easy payments of $7.93. And so you think about this, right? So ice versus the gel blocks.
I'll show you.
Versus ThermaFreeze.
Yes.
And I've passed these off to several of my neighborhood folks sitting at the bus stop. You got to try these. You got to try them.
Best woman in the neighborhood, right? Best mom in the neighborhood.
They're like, what is this? I said, oh, it's the easiest thing to use. They're awesome. You're going to find your kids are kids.
Exactly.
Food
and so
keeps
what you're
cold.
saying is what we do in the past is we use ice, but this is what happens if you look in the ice bucket. It melts. Everything melts, the water melts, and everything becomes a wet, drippy mess. Not a good solution. Okay, so the next thing we do is we get these big, bulky gel packs that are heavy, take up too much room.
Just gonna say, adds a lot of weight.
And they only keep things cold that they're right next to. Not a good solution either. Now, if we look in here, look inside the ThermaFreeze cooler, and again, these all have the exact same food and beverages in them, but in the ThermaFreeze cooler, I'm able to line the cooler with these ThermaFreeze sheets that are reusable and that I can cut to any size I want, so I can lay them and put them anywhere I want.
I actually took it to the movie theater today because Isabella hadn't.
Did you?
Yes, I did, because she hadn't eaten lunch yet, and I didn't want to sneak food in. That wasn't the thing, but she hadn't eaten lunch, so I brought cheese and crackers, and I took one of the, I had cut this ThermaFreeze and wrapped it around the cheese and crackers. Do you know the thing was still cold? We got home.
know.
She didn't eat her cheese and crackers, but it was still cold by the time we got home.
I know. I have a couple tests I have to show you. I'm so excited about this. So I did another test just literally 45 minutes ago. I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is how we get it at home. As you know, nice and thin, so it's easy to store, just literally thin as a paper. But there's individual pockets on it. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it in your sink, and you're going to hydrate it. I'm going to give you a tip. I use warm water, and what I do is I rub the cells, and again, this is just under a tap, and you just rub the cells a little bit, and it makes them hydrate a little bit faster. But then what happens is this. They absorb the water. Each little pocket absorbs the water, and it puffs up just like that. Then what you do is you take a cloth and you pat it dry because you don't want them to stick. All right, pat it dry. Don't lay it in like this, but lay them all, you know, just on top of one another like that. Put it in your freezer, and in 2 hours, this is what you've got.
I know. That scared me.
Frozen solid, but still flexible to wrap around your food and beverages.
We love that. Okay, so here are the two choices. So you've got the iCat, iCat, tomato, or the Chevron. Those are the only two choices left, but you are getting, how much? 6 medium, 4 large, and then 1 big jumbo on this for under $16.
And that's 3.5 feet. And don't forget, you can cut it to size and use it in any way capacity you want. So here we're showing it in a cooler. Honestly, if you use that the 3.5 foot, you can wrap it around in there and then use the other ones and layer them on top. It'll keep everything colder longer, whether you're at the beach, whether it's in a lunchbox, it doesn't matter. Wrap it around your food and beverages. Create like a little refrigerator inside whatever it is you're trying to keep cold, and you are going to be good for literally hours and hours and hours. How about the grocery store? I have a grocery tote here. Run the extra errands. Instead of rushing home and putting your groceries away, go do all your errands and then go home and keep your frozen, your perishable foods cold.
So, oh, sorry, and yes, you can cut them, I apologize. And they're the easiest things to do. Just put them in water, and you're gonna let those little cells puff up, then wipe it dry, put it into the freezer.
Put it right in the freezer.
But you have a test for us.
I do,
So
I have
if you're
two
out and
tests.
about, come back in, because you need to see this.
So here we go. At 10 p.m., we loaded these lunch boxes, okay? One has our ThermaFreeze sheets, one has this big, well, it's a smaller gel pack, but it still takes up a lot of room. Okay, so we have a tuna fish sandwich here, all right? And I want to check the temperature. So this was loaded at 10 p.m. That's 4.5 hours ago. The temperature on this tuna fish sandwich is 58 degrees. Can you see that?
Yeah.
58 degrees. That is not a safe temperature. 40 and below is what it should be. For it to be not growing bacteria. So if you pack this for your daughter in the morning, that's what she's eating by noontime.
My daughter isn't, because I use ThermaFreeze.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's right. Okay, so here's the same food, same sandwich, but what I did is I put the ThermaFreeze in here. 33 degrees. I encourage everyone, you do this at home and you will see. Okay, now I have another test that I did literally, okay, what time is it now? Okay, it's 1 hour now, because I did it literally an hour ago. I took I took a soda out of the cupboard.
Okay.
All right. And I checked the temperature, all right, and it was 65 degrees.
All right.
I'm not even kidding. Okay, so here, now let's see, what is that temperature? 44 degrees. It went down 20 degrees
come on.
I swear to you. Take it, I'm so excited. You do this at home, it works. It literally works.
Experiment for the kids.
Lisa the food stylist is even saying,
she's like,
I
yes,
said, we should take a
true.
picture of it because it totally works.
Is so fun.
I love it.
Okay, so you're getting plenty of sheets to do what you need to. Buy a set, bake 2 or 3 sets.
Yeah.
You will use these, but you can reuse them over and over and over again. We have the chevron pattern. We have the iCat pattern to go. 2 easy payments of under $8. And
Yes.
honestly, if you don't love it, return it. It's just really that easy.
And they're great for boo-boos too. If you have a boo-boo, I use it on my lower back. I just wrap a towel around it. My neighbor puts it around with a scarf on his neck when he's mowing the lawn in the summer. I saw him out yesterday. He's like, oh, I can't wait to start using my ThermaFreeze again. I'm like, okay. But lunches, we as grown-ups take lunch too. Create a little refrigerator right in your lunchbox by lining it all the way around. Cut it, wrap it to size, put it in. Smaller one here for my dressing.
Yeah.
All right. Close it up, and now you've got like a little refrigerator. Even outdoor entertaining, wine bottles, beverage stations. They wrap around your food and beverages when they're frozen to keep them colder and a safe temperature.
I love this product. This is a really great product. I hate to see this going away. 2 easy payments of $7.93, K39615. Lisa Brady.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you so much. All right. So we do still have another 20 minutes left in our kitchen clearance. I know this has been a really busy show, so please stay on the phone lines with us because we are going to return with 20 more minutes of great products for your kitchen all on a clearance price.